Pokepals. Today we are going to be taking on a Umbreon EX deck. Now this deck is really fun because we do get the initial attack of 160 for 3, 1 dark, 2 colorless, and you get to confuse the Pokemon. But the real fun one you get to pull off late in game is going to be this Onix. Now you discard all the energy from the Pokemon, but you do get to take a prize card. Now we're going to discard that energy, and you may be asking how are we going to get the energy back. So obviously we have our normal routes with Night Stretcher, but we are playing this deck with Blissey EX because it is a normal type Pokemon that has the Happy Switch ability. Gets you move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to your other Pokemon. And we have Glass Trumpet, so we're going to Glass Trumpet energy onto our Blisseys, used Happy Switch, and we can fire off another Umbreon EX Onix. Now that's not all it's going to be used for. We can do it for Flareon, we can do it for Mega Kangaskhan. But that helps us get attacks up and running, and it's been really fun. Our A spec in this is going to be Trolley, getting everything set up, hopefully get that Eevee in the active, and then immediately evolve it and start swinging. I could see you playing the Crystal as an A spec, very valid. I just like getting that set up so I can start drawing with the Kangaskhan with the Trolley first. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We have all our energies in here, some Crispins, a Meowth, just in case we need to get a boss or something late in game. But yeah, this is my Umbreon EX deck, and let's get into it and see how it goes. Alright, let's get into another one, guys, because that first game was, woo, something was going on. So hopefully it has resolved itself. I restarted the app. So hopefully that fixed it. Alright, they chose heads. Let's see what they get here. Tails, okay. To go second. Alrighty. Darkness energy and pass, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's run errand. Alright. Not the best first turn. We did get Trolley off without Petrel, so that was very, very impressive and fun. But now we gotta focus on getting something going here. And don't mind a judge. Okay. Yep. Discard that and that. Let's go there. Let's run errand. Oop. Let's do that. Let's Crispin a fire. And electric. Put that in the hand. Go there. Then we will retreat and we will knock out this Krokorok, sorry. And then just don't matter, just these two and do that. Alright, look at that, guys. I might tweak the deck a little bit and go in the next game, but yeah, let's get another one in there. This is 2 quick games and keep it going. So we're trying another game with, I adjusted the deck a little bit. I kind of removed the trolley aspect and went back to crystal. Just kind of give you guys a vision of what the crystal could be, since the trolley was not working out the greatest. But we took out Mega King, added the Noctowl search engine. We'll go first this time. To help with our search a little bit better and get that crystal out so we can attack, hope maybe turn 2, with Flareon if we get the crystal out. So just a little bit of a change we did, and we'll see how if it pays off. Go there. And there. Alright, so I think we'll Pal-Pad for Fan Rotom. Grab Eevee, Hoothoot Noctowl. Noctowl next turn. So I think this is looking pretty good. Alright, and we have Charmander in the active. Noctowl, which is perfect. 2 Eevee, 2. Okay, so go here. Let's fan call. Let's get that going. Boom. And then end our turn. Alright, good first turn. The only thing we're missing is energy attachment. But next turn we can Hoothoot for crystal. And Tera Orb. Get crystal Flareon. And Lilies, yeah. And see where it goes from there. Alright, they're gonna go retreat into Tatsu. Gonna attract customers. They're gonna get Hilda. Okay. Probably not the best supporter unless they're playing like an Enriching Energy or something. What do they grab here? It's gonna be pretty telling. If they have Candy, they're gonna grab Charizard. Okay, so I am guessing they have Candy in hand. So we will see here. Alright, and they pass. Ooh, okay. So first let's go into Blissey. Let's go ahead and go into Noctowl. Yes, I want to use Joel Seeker. And I think we go Tera Orb for Flareon. We Poké Pad for another Hoothoot. And we Crispin here, getting that. We'll get this so that I can Blissey off the dark onto the Umbreon when we get the chance. Then we'll Burning Charge, knocking out the Tatsu. Loading up our other Eevee for Umbreon. We do get a Xerosic, which is really great, just due to the fact that our opponents can get some pretty big hands. Alright, so they evolve into their Mega Charizard. They do attach, and they're going to do 180, it looks like. 90, okay, and they discard 1. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and play that. I think we go here. Get some of these. Catch that there. Go here. Grab our other Chansey. Sweet. Alright, we have Blissey ready to go next turn. Oh, and they concede. Alright. Well, we're getting set up pretty good. We'll get into another one because these have been some pretty fast games or weird things been happening. So let's keep these videos rolling, guys. Getting into game number 3 here. We've had some pretty fast games. So let's see if we can get a decently long one here. We're going to go with heads. Tails. Alright, we'll see what they decide. Going first or second. Not the best or the worst for us. They are going to go first. Okay, we can go second. Alright, we started Chansey. Not great, not bad. We definitely are going to Poké Pad for Fan Rotom, get ourselves some Eevees, and go from there. Okay, they pass. Grab our Fan Rotom. Definitely go there. Alright, we get those to the bench. And then we pass. As I'm talking right now. Alrighty. They evolved in Kakuna. Dunsparce down. They draw 8 off the Lilies. Another Kakuna. So they're getting Beedrill probably set up pretty decently. Gonna grab Dunsparce, I presume. Yep, we get a Dunsparce. Gonna draw 3 with Runaway Draw. Probably looking for the Forest. Bug catching set. Beedrill and a Weedle look like. They get the Forest down. Okay, so they're definitely getting a Beedrill down. Not sure if they're gonna do Badoo or not, but they probably now have options. Itchy Pollen. Okay. Alright, so we Crispin, we're going to load up our Blissey here, and then we're going to knock out the do, and we're going to draw to 6. Okay, that's all we needed. We'll Ultra Ball away a Blissey, and depending on their hand size, maybe Xerosic, we'll have to see. I think I might just Ultra Ball away the Psychic Energy so I can Glass Trumpet it later. Alright, so let's see what they're going to do here. They did promote Dunsparce. They attached a Kakuna. They can knock out my Blissey here, which would not be great, but we have to see. Okay, they got another Beedrill. Okay, hitting 220 with Beedrill. They Lilies. Ooh, they're probably going to get it. 8 cards. Bug catching set. Yeah, this isn't looking good for Blissey, guys. Oh, did they whiff? If they whiff, that's huge because Blissey survives. They get Kakuna. That probably means they got it. They evolved into Dunsparce. Xerosic's looking pretty good right now, though. What are they going into? Shaman. Okay. Does that mean they do not have the attack? Okay, and they pass. Alright. So I definitely think we go here, here. We grab a Noctowl. We definitely grab Crystal. I think we Crystal and we Boss here. So let's go. I'm going to grab a Crystal and a Petrel. Just for next turn, we have that option to go grab that. Oh, I meant to grab a Switch. Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay. Well, we'll just Xerosics. That's unfortunate. I meant to grab a Switch. That is okay. We have Lily's next turn. We got the fire off of the Blissey in case they do knock it out, so not the end of the world there. Alright. We will pass. So a little bit of misplay on my part, so hopefully it works. It still works out for us. Okay, they're going to run away draw. I mean, I think if they don't knock us out, we definitely just Petrel for a switch next turn. And go from there. Alright. They ran away Drew. They're just kind of waiting to see what they do now. Another Weedle. Man, they're going to go for the 440. That's crazy. They are thinking pretty hard about what they want to do. They're going to don. Okay, so they are going to get out their third B drill. Alright, so Blissey is going down. Not great, but we can figure out a way to work around it. Okay, they're going to retreat into B drill. Only B is for 330. Let's promote Fan Rotom. Let's Lilies. Let's evolve. Yes. Now we have Boss and Petrel. I think I want to go these two. Play area 0. Put back a Dark Energy. Let's do 70. And they retreat this one, we'll boss it back up, knock it out with Flareon. Oh. Yep. Okay. Rumbling Bees for knockout. Yep. Alright, let's promote Fan Rotom. Sure, I'll put that down. Let's do that. And let's just do some damage. Yep, let's attach retreat. Oh, they're gonna boss. Okay, never mind. GG's, good game. They got set up really quickly. I know there was a couple misplays during that match I could have worked and improved on, so yeah, we'll try and get one more See if I can get you a good view of what's going on. 880 is crazy. Alright. Good game, good game. Let's get another one if we can, guys. Another game here. Alright, they're flipping their coin now. Let's see. They flip heads. Yeah, we'll go first. Start Eevee. Not awful. Our turn here. Alrighty. Let's grab those. Let's grab one more. And then it's Poké Pad to get Chansey. We'll pass. Next turn, I think we will definitely Hoothoot for Crystal Crispin. Boom, boom, and get that going. Oh, and they just concede. Well, let's go, guys. Let's try and get some good matches in for you. I'm trying to get some good game matches in for you guys. We're getting a lot of concessions, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that if you've seen the video. But let's see. I definitely want to get like some Onyx attacks off, so let's see if we can do it. We'll flip heads. Alright, they're going to go first, so we'll go second. Glad we mulliganed on this one. That is not a great hand. It's a little bit better. Alright, we got Mega Darkrai. Alright, they attach, get Toxel onto the bench, and they pass. Alright. I do think we attach Fan Rotom, Fan Call, do that. Grab a Chansey, go down our Stadium and Lilies. Perfect, okay. We'll go ahead and put down that. We'll triple stab. No. 0 damage, that's okay. Next turn, looking really good. We have the Blissey, the Noctowl to get Sparkling Crystal, So, looking okay. I wouldn't mind them knocking them out here, so we can Tera Orb, or not Tera Orb, but we can have that bench space open for the Tera Eevee. So next turn we can Tera Orb for the Tera Eevee, and then Noctowl for Sparkling Crystal, Tera Orb, or Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright, let's go into Blissey. Hatch there. Tera Orb first. We do have Flareon, and we have the regular one. We have Crystal. Crystal's in here. And another Tera Orb. Okay. So we're going to grab Tera Eevee. Going to evolve. And Crystal. Go into that. Burning Charge. We'll do that, and then go from there. Alright, they Mega Signal for a Mega Sharpedo. Oh, man. Okay. They retreat into Sharpedo. 270. Okay. Well, unfortunate. We'll promote Fan Rotom for the free retreat. Energy Switch. And we'll get this Lightning Energy so we can go for Knockout next turn. That's Lillie's. Let's do the 280. That's at 300. We can knock it out next turn, which might be a little too late though. So a little unfortunate. Alright, they Lumiose. And they knock out. Let's do that. Petrel. Trumpet. What do I have in hand? Dark. Look at that. So that is how it's supposed to work. We get our glass trumpets, we get our energy switches, and we get the attack off. Alright, let's see what they do here. They have like Dark Bell and stuff. That would make sense. But I am glad we got to show off. Oh, they're just gonna do that. Okay. I am glad we got to show off our little glass trumpet, happy switch, everything that worked there. So that worked out good. That was worth it. That was worth sticking around. So that's kind of how the deck's going to operate. I know these weren't the best showcases, but I want to get this video out for you guys to show you how much fun this can be, especially being able to switch all the energy around and get it on the Umbreon to attack or use Onix. But yeah, so I really appreciate you guys sticking around for the video, and I'm going to get this edited for you guys, and it's going to be great. You guys are going to get to see a fun Umbreon deck with Flareon, and let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll get into the outro. This was our end deck list for the Umbreon EX. I just switched out some stuff for the Fan Rotom and the Noctowl engine. You guys saw at the end we got to use the Glass Trumpet Energy Switch Happy Switch combo to get a knockout with Umbreon. So these may not have been the most crazy videos for you guys to see, but I am glad I got to showcase that and what it's supposed to do. I do recommend you could also bump up a Glass Trumpet, go down a Poké Pad. That would be fine. Also, maybe take out not sure. Maybe take out like your Ultra Ball. Take out the Ultra Ball and add like 2 water so you can Carnelian without Sparkling Crystal. But those are just some options what you could do. This deck is a lot of fun. Blissey is a lot of fun to use to get the energy around. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me in case you know what you guys want to do. We do read the comments. We saw some fun ones on her last build about what she knew to improve it. And then, of course, we had Control Players Unite comment down. They want to see her takes on control decks. So I'm going to talk with her, and we're going to see if we can make some pretty fun control decks and see how they perform. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. See you next time.